Okay, welcome back to Manipur. Things are looking on the up. In fact, we may well soon be hitting critical mass. But first, maybe we should actually try and head towards our achievement, and that is to secure the Bengal region and turn it all into glorious animism. We've been shying away from that a lot due to my burning hatred towards the Chinese, and we've been carving the Chinese up real nice. We've spat out Min as our lovely vassal, who we'll just core everything and accumulate loads of debt, but we'll be drinking them up soon enough and trying to cure our border gore woes as well. Why did I core this myself? I don't even know. I think I did because it was my culture. In any case, things are looking fine for us. We're coring up the lands that we've taken. There's no imminent rebel trouble. I don't really call the land as trouble since we have the area fortified. And I finally want to sink my teeth into Bengal. Now, I've been putting that off for a long time, but finally opportunity has opened up. Also, I'm wondering if the sound level is okay. Might be a touch high. Apparently it was last time, so I'm going to touch that down just a wee bit. Yes, Bengal have been allying everyone around me, and that's a fairly hefty anti-Manipur coalition they have there. Timuriz, Delhi, Liang, and of course Baluchistan, which is doing uncharacteristically well for itself. But that alliance with the Timurids is going to do them in, because the Timurids are big, fat, and weak, and they have some land that I must have, because Bhutan has looked too ugly for too long. It deserves every single Tibetan province on the map, and I'll ensure that they get it. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are saying that I'll never actually pull the trigger, so let's get our army maintenance up. We're looking pretty good tech-wise, and I want to get that next military idea, but I also want to actually get... military tech, but I actually want to get some military ideas on the go as well. We have plenty of ducats, but why have plenty when you can have plenty more? Let's get ourselves an admiral and make the merchant guilds pay us for the privilege. And I'm probably going to fire that admiral, but we'll keep them around for now. Who knows, they might be good. They might be good. Probably still going to fire them though. And because of borders, Jake, it was just counter-border gore to see Manipur's name. This still isn't glorious. I have a more glorious idea of how Manipur's name could show up on the map. But once we start hitting admin efficiency, things will look a lot better for us. I can't even quite get all of my troops onto Dhaka, but I have an idea with what I can do with these guys. Now, I have a lot of sieging to do in Bengal, and Bengal is going to be target numero uno. But I finally established a mountain over in the mountains of Bhutan. Did I say established a mountain? Man, it's getting too late for me these days. I need to start streaming earlier. Okay, there's no point in firing the war as soon as I'm ready, because, well, I need to actually pay my troops right now so they don't get immediately murdered by the Bengalis. I also have to keep in mind that I have a truce with Wu that is going to be finished very soon. Whoa, very, very soon actually. Only a year away, and they might well coalition me over all the terrible things I've done. I'll have to keep that one in mind. I don't think they'll coalition me alone, but if they do coalition me alongside Korea and possibly Liang, then I do have an issue, because then there'll be 3 of them together, and I don't like that. I certainly don't like that. If I start smelling coalition from any of them, I'm going to clamp the foot down on them straight away. In fact, with that in mind, I'm going to go to the correct options for a change and coalit. When a foreign nation enters a military coalition, I want it popped up and paused. I don't care so much about leaving a coalition. Yeah. Oh yeah, well that's against us. That's what I really care about. Heavens, yes. These are the ones it's still interesting to see when nations join coalitions, but it's the ones against us that I care about. Okay. Well, once we're all paid for, we can get to work slaughtering the enemy. Still have that 2 siege, which is super handy, because I'm about to throw everything onto these forts right here. Our people are mostly paid for, so let's declare war on the correct person. Wouldn't that be nice? Not going to call in anybody as a co-belligerent here. I could do Chagatai, but I want nothing out of Chagatai. This is the sexiest Chinese border I can hope for. I don't even care for this province. I just want Sarig Yogir. So it doesn't really make any difference if they're co-belligerent or not. It makes things slightly cheaper, so if I do, I'll go up there and ravage them, then it's more to take. Whatever, might as well do it, just to be sure they don't have anything else going on. Only the Timurids, so yeah, may as well. Let's do it. I'm not putting this off, it's not some kind of trick here. And just go into war, my favorite kind of war. So like I said, straight away I want to have this province sieged up. Well, gotta wait for them to actually join this war. Boom. We have our king, he's very good in the battlefield. Not only that, he's strict, but he's also a bit old. And I want my subjects to actually stick to me here. Sure enough, they all will. And these units are all told friendlies can attach. So hopefully they come to me. I mean, they might not, but here's hoping. So many people I want to crush. Maybe you can finally satisfy that mission to save the Chin people in Kale. We actually have the mission to reduce our overextension, and that is going to happen. Thankfully it doesn't fail when you go to war. Now I might have been able to crush those Bengalese very quickly, but I didn't bother with it. My hope is that the Bengalese are going to go for some of these forts. In fact, it looks like they're going to go to none of these forts. Okay, well that works for me. Well, that being the case, why don't we work on these? There's a fort right there with my name on it. It's a level 4 fort, so it's going to need 12,000 or so people sieging it up. And Bhutan have left their 5 shock general with me again. That's very generous of them. I do like it when they do that. And while we're here, I might as well just snip in and grab Chittagong, because I want all the trade power I can get over in the Bengal trade node. They're going to blockade me because their navy is a lot better than mine, so I might as well take the centers of trade to show how much I care. Yeah, there we go. They got their blockade in already, and that's gonna... or maybe not. Hell, their decision, right? Now, you need 15 cannons to get the bonus here. I actually have 16,000 cannons, so I'm going to throw just one over to Maraku, so it gets a little bit of a siege bonus. Not afraid of Chagatai, not at all. I mean, how could I ever be afraid of those guys, right? I'm just gonna chill out right here. And you guys are gonna do the old switcheroo. And I'm gonna really wonder where did Bengal go. He might be so afraid of me that he simply ran away. And that would make me laugh quite a lot. Now granted, I am a badass, I'm at Tech 18 and he certainly is not, but I do think he would probably mount up his units against me, so let's not get cocky. Getting cocky will get us killed. I'll keep you guys over in Chittagong. The thing is, I want these smaller units to have the my vassals or all my subjects attached to them. Seems to be going alright. Yeah, Sarigyo gear to the north, that's to be expected, but I'll go up and crush them. Hopefully they won't get Miltech 15 during this war. They've only got 3 of the institutions. They do not then have printing press or global trade. And someday there'll be manufactories. I'm looking forward to that. I'll be ready for them. Time for the patented one-shot war. Of course. Did you meet anyone cool at the fan gathering? Should I be hurtful and say absolutely not? Nah, there were plenty of cool folks, and I certainly met them. I almost forgot, but I am building these manufactories. Perhaps I should be building more of them. Maybe not the best idea to be doing it at war, but we'll get it done anyway. Nice thing is that tropical wood ones are built cheaper because of, well, tropical wood gives that local bonus to it, but I should focus on building in rich provinces where it gives me high returns like Chengdu and places where I trade as well. So essentially within this trade node is where I want to build them up. So yeah, getting things like a trade company right here, that's going to make oodles of ducats. So they're occupying me to the north. In fact, it looks like Bengal did the reach around. No, they really did. They're over in Lhasa right now, which isn't so good for me, because they can probably make their way around there. But that's alright. What I'm working on is getting enough war score to force out Bengal, whilst ending their alliance with Delhi and Liang. That's all I really care about. That's only 20% war score. We'll probably need to occupy like these 3 forts plus their capital, which is also fortified, so it's not going to be an easy war, but it is a war. And unfortunately, I completely forgot that they can bypass around here. They got the Timurid land where they have access through, but hey, woe is me. Just need to very slowly siege down, because this has not been a lucky campaign for me with regards to sieges. And, you know, maybe I bit off more than I could chew in terms of numbers. This is a scary amount of units, and I should probably go and crush them before it spirals out of control, because they're going to really hurt me when it comes to income. Jake, could I possibly lend a cobalt flux for a pube? Now is not the time to ask, Nitram, and you know that. Alright, so they're doing the funny thing, making me regret getting rid of my forts. Yeah, see what they're doing there. But that's alright, soon they will hit into my forts, and then I will crush them and send them packing. Also, this is getting a bit unfunny with the sieges here. Even getting the breach right here. Alright, so Wu's truce is over, but they don't appear to be joining a coalition against me, so I'm going to hold off on declaring war on them. Unfortunately, Ning is right around the corner, so it won't all go sunshine and puppy dogs for me. The question is, do I go up and crush these guys now, or do I hold off? I certainly want to keep them out of Kathmandu, and they are unguarded, so I'll get on that. Otherwise, it's a case of... what exactly? Here's Bengal. And getting them out won't be as easy as just sieging down a couple of provinces. I need to siege down multiple provinces, capital included. Gouda's going to be a pain, and I know it. Well, we'll do what we can. I'm not quite in the mood for going up and fighting these guys yet. Jay, could you force an estate rebellion in the north? I don't need to. This war will be over before Christmas. It's never failed me before, right? Some of my vassals actually don't like me so much, so I might as well use one of my wild card diplomats to go and change that. Meanwhile, you'll rout the forces of Timurids from there. And otherwise, things will go a-okay. Again, Gouda thankfully has the right amount of artillery to be bringing this all down. But Bengal are on their way back, and I wonder who they're trying to hit. They're probably trying to go south here, which would not work out so well for me, because I got 23, 33, maybe 60 or so thousand, so it's a jungle as well, so that doesn't work out so well. I think the units of Gouda can look after themselves, and we have the 5 shock general here, so I'm not scared of them at all. But I don't want to give them an opportunity to get rid of that siege that I have going. But maybe, if they're not coming over here, I could put the squeeze on them in the north. Probably wouldn't really work out to my advantage much. But I can still be a pain in their bum. Depends what they get up to. So we got our foreign contacts. We're also rolling in military points, so let's get our next ideas on the go. Oh, but then again, grabbing Miltech 19 would ensure my utter dominance in this war. Hugely expensive. I'd be paying through the nose for it, when what I really want are some offensive or quality. I'm not even sure which one I want. I mean, both are really good, but quality gives me the ultimate economic policy. Yeah, I mean, I can get behind some quality ideas if we all fight 10% better, and the army tradition is really nice. That said, though, getting that this tech right now would ensure that I crush people on the battlefield. And you know what? I'm not in for a stressful war here. Let's just Vaska our points, as we say. Plus, I'm making good progress on their capital there. I think poor Bengal is scared, as he should be. But I gotta keep an eye on him, because if he tries to take these guys down, then I'm in a bit of trouble. Got some rebels, not very scared of them. Not liking how he's cleaving his way through my country, though. Yeah, not really liking it. The AI has truly learnt how to carpet siege. Alright, so if he's going to Kashar, then he probably wants to ruin these guys' days. So I guess I'll get up there to have my own word with him. Then again, these aren't really my units, so it's not like my tech advantage is going to come into fruition here. What I should do then is get these folks onto Gouda. You can take care of that fort, though. I mean, you're welcome to come into this jungle and fight me, but it won't go so well for you. He's going up and round, which is also fine. Oh, well, actually, no, if he wants to come and fight me here, that's also okay. He does have a decent general, and I don't really. But I have Bhutan in my back pocket. Man, some people just want to die. I don't understand it. I mean, I gave him every opportunity in the world to not die, and yet he chose poorly. So what do you think of that, Bengal? It probably feels really bad being you right now, doesn't it? So, I still want to leave behind these super cannon units, but the rest of you have better places to go. Not you two, though. There we go, that almost makes sense. They chose Manipurly. I like that. I like that a lot. And once their fort comes down, actually, their capital fort, that is, a lot of this is going to go very much not so well for them. So I have a lot less to worry about from them. I just need to bring down their fortifications and all that. Should probably be on high alert, though. Gouda's still going good. Got the siege general, got the cannons. These guys will take them down and then make their way over to Patna, and then just everything comes up hunky-dory for me. And again, that's a fair number of timorids, so let's not poke the beast here. That's an interesting way around for you to go. Oh yeah, we're just chill out around here. Ain't no pressure. And it feels good being the best. Doesn't feel so good having people, you know, occupying all my stuff right now, but this was a calculated decision. It won't get so calculated once my truce runs out with Ning and they join a coalition against me, but you can see what I'm trying to do here. Maybe. Still needs 12,000 on that, so if you could both make your way over there and then they take care of that, then we'll be fine. Bengal, of course, doing some occupations on me, but that's to be expected. Once their capital falls, and it's very close to falling, I'll be able to force them out. Then it's just a case of occupying the war goal and crushing these horde, well, these pathetic horde creatures. And then again, they're working their way through my fort, so it's not all roses for me. There we go. That's him. Down and out. Bit of money for my troubles. I don't care, I have economic ideas. A bit of lots of money for my troubles. I don't want a very long truce with them though, because I want to come back and slap this guy senseless. But that kind of money spells another manufactory for me, so I am taking it. Cheers, Bengal. It was a good war. Now get out of my face. Now they're only friends with Timurids and Baluchistan. You may reasonably ask, why did I leave their alliance with Baluchistan? I could have ripped that out of them as well. Baluchistan ties up one of their alliance slots and are no threat to me, so I have no problem with them just chilling over there. So what do I do now? Okay, well I need to go on the counter-offensive here. I should be able to slaughter these Timurid fools without too much bother. I also need to get up here and occupy these two, so I'm going to be splitting my forces here. But there's no real harm in that. I can't even remember which forces were which, though. The ones that have attached to me are no doubt the ones that are, yeah, they're the small ones. and then if they're not attached, then they're these guys. Yeah, I split these guys up into these different units, so I want you to get up there for 2 of them, and then the other 2 can go there, and then they can carve their way across. As for you guys, you were 2 super elite units. Oh, hold on, hang on, you were from these guys, weren't you? I just detached you early on. Well, it would help to remember these kinds of things. Man, I'm good at splitting up my units and forgetting exactly how I'm even meant to have them. Whatever, you know, you guys make a super team, why don't you just go and crush everything you see? You need that extra cannon with you. You guys can get over to Kashar. You guys just go and kill every Timurid guy you see. And Bengal are breaking up with Liang. How beautiful. For me, that is, of course. It's also quite nice that the Timurids are exiled and they have to get the hell off of my property. Yeah. What do I do with you then? What were you? It's like you, and then these guys are all ones, or all guys that I split up, right? So where is best for you to go? I think up here, and then you can split up and do a counterattack. You're the one I want doing the brunt of the attacks. And you're also who I'm giving my Super King to. It was a good move of Bengal to transfer occupation. Jake Tech up, spy network at max. Well, you make a good point. Shouldn't need that diplo power for anything, right? Look at him run, he knows what's coming. A whole heap of pain, that's what. Yeah, unfortunately he has quite the advantage with occupations, but I have quite the advantage with how I'm about to kill him. And I can, whatever he is occupied, I can unoccupy quite easily. I have every faith in... Oh shoot, I don't want these guys doing well. I'm just going to take them out before we go on the super counter-attack. I knew my fort could handle it. I can't help but feel I should have some better units. Also, I don't like my nobility not liking me, so let's have them at least somewhat like us, so I can get a super general as well. How are you looking, super general? Eons ahead of your time, but remember fire phase comes first, and we are in Tech 19, so cannons are not worthless. They're worth lots, in fact. I should probably be a bit more concerned for my units than I am right now, but I can be super lackluster like this. They are the ones that fear me. Just like these separatists. Also, I am confident that the Timurids are going to be very afraid of the fire phase. Maybe I shouldn't split up this much. I may hate Dali, but let's not get reckless here. Jake, recall the French Diplo. You will save more if you get caught, as you're not taking... I could, but I'm gonna forget if I do that, and everyone knows that. Alright, well, you know, if you want to come and fight me, then that's A-okay. Get yourself up in the mountains just in case. I'll be ready for this guy. Let's not take the strange routes. Oh right, that's my subject. It's not that strange. Alright, onwards and upwards. I wonder if I can really just scare him here. No, he's locked in on Jiangshang, so let's not get ourselves killed. 18th, 25th. I don't even have the tech to force march my way up there. What I desire is man's red fire. Also, I desire declaring war on Sari Gyogir, safe in the knowledge that no one's going to hurt me for it. Still, I got some winning to do on this one. Their war score is dangerously high on me, and I don't like that. But mostly what I don't like is the money situation. It's costing me money, this war. What I really should be doing is making loads of money. I'd like to be investing in things like... not so hot on that river crossing. They're making their way over to Yunnan. I'm going to let them lock in, which they already are, thankfully. Then I'm going to go and kill them. Because Yunnan are the highlands. They're my highlands. And with that, I'll send the bulk of the enemy army running. And all will be well. Man, it takes forever to walk around my poor subjects' lands. Now, do I really want 6 fire when I have 4 shock? The answer is, let's live dangerously. Aye, they did well on their shock phase, I'll give them that. Not well enough, but well. So I think they're about to run rather far away here. Yeah, probably very, very far. They don't have any occupations there that would spare them. And how did they even get here? Military access through... How did they even get here? I'm at a loss there. Also, how would they get back? They don't have access. Maybe they're only going for a run within my lands. Maybe I should chase them down. And he's going to Dali. He doesn't even have a safe area. He has military access through Bengal, Chagatai, Daiviet, and Sari Gyogir. Which means he can't run through all this other than through Bengal. Oh, I reckon going on a hunt is the right thing to do here. Just find your fastest way over there, will you? These guys have some other hunting to do. And I want that province back. They walk through Chagatai, Jake. Yeah. But they're going to Dali. Maybe they're heading north. We'll find out very soon, I rather think. Yeah, Chengdu is a very important province to get back. It's super expensive. And whoever said it, they're right. Goodbye, spy network in France. Aye, they're heading up through their good friend there then. Oh well, it's what it is. We head north and kill more. I want this back. Feels a shame not to have loads of cannons, but the cannons are probably best spent killing things right now. Wonderful. That's not so wonderful, but... Oh no! Oh no, no, no! That's not so good. We have a great heir and he's going to die. But I like the idea of getting a free temple, so I guess they have to die. Tripura gets a temple, and we don't get an heir, actually. That's pretty bad. Good thing I can't fall into personal union, but it's still not so good. So I should have this back before too long, but... I hate having no cannons. But I have all the fire. I'll take some cannons then. Nah, that siege can take care of itself. Go north and kill. If nothing else, we can kill Sari Gyogir. And then you can really split up and spread your wings. Actually, yeah, we're very free here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as you head north to slaughter our enemies.